This is the case that one of you guys actually sent in for me, so thank you. But this is about, unfortunately, a potential client that is really, really, really weird. So this is on the public Facebook group titled Artists Against Generative AI. And this is posted by, I'm not sure how to say their name, IUB IUB Works, and it's titled Warning Artists Here About This Deranged, quote, potential client, end quote. And it reads, I had this guy reach out to me through Discord. He said he found my commission advertising on Reddit, which fair, I've advertised on there recently. He said he didn't have a Reddit account, so he found me on Discord. Still don't know how the F he did. So after what felt like pulling teeth, where most of the conversation was him trying to strike up convos about random topics, I finally managed to get him back on topic. He suggested being friends, which question mark, I just met you, then proceeded to throw a fit over my prices for OCs. After I explained why I charge extras for OCs, namely centering around Prince and Patreon and how my fan base doesn't care about OCs, and after being insulted by him over my prices, I blocked him. He then proceeded to add me from two different Discord alts. When I blocked those two, he actually sought out my email and sent me paragraphs upon paragraphs of hate, AI accusations, and insults. I was and still am feeling unsafe. This happened only minutes ago. This has never happened to me before. This is actually insane behavior. Also, we've covered a case like this before that was kind of similar, where there was again somebody who wanted to commission an artist, and then instead of commissioning them, they were like, can I get your Discord? The artist was okay with it, and then they proceeded to just try to be friends, like never talk about the commission again, was like, let's play games together, this, that, and the third. And it's like, okay, if you want to be friends with an artist, asking to commission them, getting their Discord, and then not talking about the com again is not how you do it, right? That's very parasocial. That's weird. So here are the DMs. It's between N and then the person called Miru, who is the commissioner. And Miru writes, well, it's right after Christmas, so I'm not sure I can help a ton, but we can see. Being friends is definitely something I can offer. What is the hyperfixation stuff? Which again, why? Your friendship ain't worth shit. I'm sorry. Like, that's blunt, but yo, like, I'm sure N has bills to pay, rent to pay, food to buy. Your friendship isn't gonna get the bills paid, isn't gonna keep the lights on, isn't gonna keep their belly full. Who cares? Okay, this is a business transaction. Don't be weird about it. And N says, huh? And hyperfixation is basically a special interest and obsession in something that neurodivergent people usually have. I can totally agree as somebody with ADHD. N says, no, I do not do emotes. Miro says, it does work better with cell shading than detailed shading. Yes, I can show you my OCs to see if anybody can inspire you, and then you can give me the cheapest price you can give. But my most expensive com was 100 euros for a group picture from a pro-Japanese artist. Even then, it felt like I was cutting my hands off. And N says, sorry, but OCs typically go up in price from the 650 starting point. This is, again, weird behavior. This is gaslighting behavior. Not them being like, and then you can give me the cheapest price you can give. If you want cheap, then go find cheap. Like, go on Fiverr and find an artist who will do it for like $10. You know, there's like plenty of amazing talented artists on there, but Fiverr has all the prices listed, so you can go sort for the cheap ones. Don't waste an artist's time up in their DMs like this. And then not them also being like, well, my most expensive com was from a Japanese artist with like all of these people and they're a professional. So like, even then I felt like it wasn't worth it. Sucks to be broke, man. Like, if you're broke, then don't buy art. Art is a luxury. And if you can't afford it, that's fine. This economy nowadays, we can't afford shit, okay? Like, why is my boba $10? That shit is dummy expensive. And it's fine. If you can't afford it, that's fine. Don't try to gaslight artists to give you the cheapest fucking price possible if you're too broke to afford their actual price. Instead of forcing an artist to meet your price point, why don't you look for artists that are already in your price point? If your budget is $50, go and find artists that charge $50. Don't find an artist whose OC price is $650, which I think, again, is totally fair. There's going to be commercial usage, there's going to be rights, whatever, right? That comes in with that as well. Like, don't waste an artist's time, basically. That's my point. I think it's completely fair to charge hundreds for OCs. I think it's fair to charge 50 if you want to charge 50. That's up to you. But for people who are trying to commission an artist, don't find an artist whose price point is way higher than your budget and then try to like guilt trip them into working with your price point. And then Miro says, I feel insulted as a customer that for a role player, you're hypocritical and hateful of OCs. And obviously you failed math class. If a criticism is an insult to you, then I thank karma for giving you what you deserve. The extra for OCs go from 100% more to 25%. It's just plain bad maths. Yeah, you just more or less added a flat 100 USD tax on OCs. So a piece that would be €10 would be 110 euros if it was an OC. And N says, okay, bub, OCs do not net me extra profit off my print shop and Patreon. There is no existing fan base for OCs like there is for canon characters, so people would be more willing to buy canon characters from my print shop or join my Patreon to see their favorite character. Furthermore, just because I roleplay, that doesn't mean I roleplay OCs. You are insulting, you are clearly upset that I won't lower my prices for you. And if this upsets you, go find somebody else to bully into drawing your OC. Furthermore, you're trying to weasel your way into being friends and not sit well with me. I bid you adieu. Which again, that is exactly what I was saying too. If you disagree with the artist's prices, don't commission that artist. Don't try to bully them into lowering their prices. By the way, again, I think it's completely fair for artists to charge whatever the hell they want. Even if you want to charge $1,000 for one Crayola drawing, okay? The caveat is, then don't be mad if people don't want to buy $1,000 Crayola drawing. But you're totally entitled to slap whatever price point you want. You know, if you want to charge an extra $100 fee for OCs because you don't like drawing them, because they don't net you enough profit, whatever your reasoning is, that's fine. Again, I just think it's weird to try to bully and haggle an artist to lower their prices for you. Then here we see Discord, Koga-sa or Makimax sent a friend request. So I'm guessing this is an alt, another potential alt, right? But this is that person. I'm going to have their name censored just because it's potentially a full name that's revealed here. I'm not sure. And it's the email that reads, in that case, you should pay people to calm you because you overcharge them and then you fucking sell the work they own. All you want is profit, and counting on extra profit when commissions are good enough for you to eat food is just greedy. Sorry that you do not meet the standard for my OCs. You are in need of money and you just want more. If you were to stop drawing, your prints would be enough as it is. But no, you want to make a living from people's commissions and for selling the piece. No one does that. Your post legit says you are offering a discount due to how desperate you are and that you are into bartering. I am sorry, but I think you may be using AI art due to how outrageous your maths are, how bad you are at maths, and how rude you are. I don't need you to draw my OC, and apparently you don't need a new tablet. Please grow up mentally as a person. So I will say, if there is a scenario, right, where this person is like selling the commission work, I personally wouldn't commission somebody who does that, but it's, I guess, like personal preference. You know that getting into it, right? So if you know that and you're okay with it, that's fine. But the way I kind of view commissions is like, oh, it's a piece you make for that person for personal work. You would repost onto your socials, but you wouldn't resell, if that makes sense. Like, I think it's chill for artists to go and like post a comment or Twitter and stuff. But to sell a commission as a print, I don't know, right? I'm curious about your thoughts at the end of the day. That's just my personal opinion. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. It just doesn't seem very common practice amongst artists that I know of and commissioned. But I think this email is so weird. I don't like it when people try to point out people trying to make money as like a, haha, got you. Here's why I have a moral high ground on you. Like, more power to you if you're okay being broke, but I do like my bills paid and I do like food in my stomach. So for that reason, I will make money so I can do that. You know, you're not like morally higher than somebody else because you're okay with being broke. You know what I mean? Like, obviously this is within reason. If you're egregiously money hungry, right, that is different. But it just sounds like this person is actually egregiously money hungry. It sounds like they are like desperately trying to get the best deal they possibly can. And they're trying to see how they could like bully, gaslight, and harass this artist to lower their prices so it's low enough for their budget. Like, that's just weird, you know? Again, if you can't afford it, just say so. So here's what some commenters had to say, where this person writes, some people are just unstable. This other person writes, that's awful and gross. I am sorry that happened to you. And this person writes, and I agree, quote, all you want is profit, end quote. Yeah, dude, LMFAO, welcome to capitalism. This other person writes, quote, all you want is profit, end quote. Like, yeah, motherfucking thoughts and prayers don't pay the effing bills. And this person writes, do you disclose to people before commissions that you're also reselling what they commission? I don't commission fan art, so I don't know if that's standard or not. Not excusing anything this crazy person has sent or done, but I'm just asking because it's on topic. And the artist responds, yes, they're in my rules. I go into depth for all my commission rules. Every single person who has commissioned me over the years has agreed to it. So yeah, I mean, as long as you make it transparent, that is what matters at the end of the day. But that is really unfortunate to see. I am really sorry to this artist works for what they had to go through. I will have them linked down below as well. And here's an example of their artwork. Their artwork is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. They're very talented. If you can't afford their 650 OC price point, that's fine. Just don't commission them. And if you can and want an OC from them, go calm them, okay? But being mean to artists, bullying artists just because their art is priced higher than what you can afford, that's a you problem. I don't know, make more money or commission somebody else. That's my 2 cents about all of this. So anyways, what are your thoughts about all of this? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And again, please, if you do leave your thoughts, let's be respectful in the comment section and don't send hate to any parties involved. And with that, I hope you like and subscribe. And I also have an Etsy shop where I sell digital goods and assets, and a coffee where where I have some free goodies for y'all if you want to go check it out. And I also have a Twitch where I stream there 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. Might move the Mondays, but as of now, still Mondays. So anyways, with that, I hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos. Peace.